Hello everyone, welcome to Street Politics with Talisha. Today I want to talk about the incident with Kanye West when he was on SNL, how he was saying stuff about, how he felt like he was badly treated the way, because he thought that he was badly treated about it because he had on a mega hat when he was there to perform at SNL or whatever. So he went on, to say some of the things he said. I'm pretty sure y'all know what he said. If y'all don't, just Google it. I mean, it's all over the news. So, but after then, he went on his Twitter and posted a picture of him wearing his hat, the mega hat with his head down, and he was saying something about abolish the 13th Amendment. Okay, now when we think about the 13th Amendment, the first thing that comes to our mind is slavery. Of course it's going to come to your mind because that's that's a part of what the 13th Amendment is about. It's about slavery. So he said something about abolishing slavery. So the internet went crazy, social media went crazy, mainstream media, they went crazy. Everybody was calling him names, saying he in a sunken place. Why would he want to bring slavery back and just as that? So I'm like, let me go back and read the 13th Amendment because I want to know where he coming from before I make my judgment. You know what I'm saying? I like to logically and critically think before I go to post or give my two thoughts. Because one thing I don't do, I don't jump on nobody's bandwagon. I would like my own facts. I would like my own information. So I go on there. So, it's a part on there, saying that Lincoln, he freed the slaves. But it was some on there about imprisonment, like keep them in prison. And if they in prison, they got it. Some other referring of something about prison. I can't think exactly what it is. I probably can. Where is it at? Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as punishment for crime wherever the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. So I had to go think so basically keep people in prison. You can be free, but if you're in prison, we're going to keep you in jail. So it's like, I'm like, wow, I never even paid that part any attention. Like, I never paid that part any attention. So I'm like, oh. So I didn't really say anything. I did say something to certain people on social media because everybody think he's just in this dark, sunken place because he's a Trump supporter, and I don't understand that. Now I might not agree with everything the president do or say, his administration or whatever, but I don't think that just because you're a Trump supporter that you are a bad person. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you're a racist because you're a Trump supporter. I don't understand how you can be a black racist Trump supporter. Like, who the hell are you being racist against? Your own kind? What sense does any of that make or whatever? So it just didn't make any sense to me on how everyone is mad that he's a Trump supporter. You had Snoop Dogg going up under, I think he went up under the Shade Room comments and was called him some names. I forget exactly. So I don't know, called him a stupid Uncle Tom nigga, I believe, one of those. So a lot of people was giving him backlash. I was watching Don Lemon. I guess he was at SNL or whatever, and he on national TV was like, I don't even know why we about to get us some airtime, and he came on that bullshit rant, and I'm like, wow, he cussing on CNN, y'all letting this go through, him actually cussing, saying it's a bullshit rant. Like, why is it a rant? Why is it that he can't be talking like, if I'm talking to you about something, about how I feel, how am I ranting? Or why am I not just voicing my opinion? So they made him, paid him out to rant. But I did like how Van Jones, had said, I got his message, but it's probably the way that he stated it. But that's not the point that he's saying bring back slavery or whatever. So, some of them weren't really going, but I think Nina Turner agreed to that and was like, yeah, well, yeah, like his messaging wrong, you know what I'm saying? The way he said it. But my thing is, maybe the way he said it was to make you think, to make you go back, to make you go look up the 13th Amendment, read it thoroughly, understand what the whole amendment is talking about, not what half of the amendment is talking about or whatever. So so they was going back and forth with that. So so he was the Shade Room. The Shade Room is an Instagram account. You can look it up, theshaderoom.com. They have over 15 million followers or whatever. So the Shade Room had posted, the rant that he was going on, and I done called it a rant. Now I'm so used to hearing what he was saying, and then about what he had said about slavery or whatever. So the Shade Room mostly got a lot of black followers. The Shade Room mostly got like a lot of black followers or whatever. So everybody was just up under there going in on him. Like I said, I think that's when Snoop Dogg had came up under there and went in on. People were just going in all the way on Snoop Dogg. Not Snoop Dogg, I'm sorry. Kanye West just going crazy, saying he's Uncle Tom, he's stupid, he's in a sunken place. But it's funny how this is what I get mad at a lot of my people for. Because you get mad when people don't think like you. Just because Kanye West is a Trump supporter and he wears a MAGA hat, I don't think like something like he need to be mentally evaluated. Like that so you telling me just because I don't think like you, something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Like what sense does that make? That makes absolutely no sense at all. I'm up here still trying to read some of this Constitution. Yeah, slavery nor involuntary servitude. Okay, sorry. So, they went in on him. They got 15 million followers. They going in on him. So, rapper T.I., if you don't know T.I., you got to be up under a rock. He's a rapper. He came out and said what he said. And I'm going to play it for you. Now, you have Kanye West, who's a Trump supporter. Everybody did love him, but I guess a lot of people not liking him because he's a Trump supporter. But you have T.I. T.I. speaks out against injustice, against how things go on in the black community. He's on the ground doing a lot of good work. But one thing about T.I., what I like about him, he's not closed and confined in a box. He states and say how he's feel on whatever. It's like you just because I speak out on injustice don't mean that if somebody says something that's wrong or right that I'm a disagree or agree with him. You know what I'm saying? Like he speaks truly from the heart. So let me see if y'all can see. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna play this skit for you. Now this was reposted on the Shade Room. Then I get back to it. But this is how T.I. took it as what Kanye West was saying.
Well, it was an excellent point just raised on our travels throughout the day. Now, while I disagree with most of the shit that Kanye says in his rants, I must say that the part about trying to amend or abolish the 13th Amendment, I actually agreed with. And not because I think that slavery should be instilled. No, because the 13th Amendment also says slavery is abolished unless imprisoned. Now, if slavery is abolished unless imprisoned, that means that it incentivizes mass incarceration and it also increases the amount of scrutiny put on us and the laws that affect us differently than they affect white people. So I do see where he was going. I think it was horribly worded. And I think if you know what I'm saying, if you're not careful, you can get carried off into the bullshit. Now, I know how I mean it when I say it, and I just hope that he means it the same way.
Now, remind you, I said on the Shade Room they put up about what he said. Then you got the same people going on there praising T.I. for what Kanye West said. I went up there, I said, listen here, I said, black folks, please stop jumping on the bandwagon. You just cussed Kanye West out for saying basically the same thing he said, but he just worded it differently, but it was the same thing. Like, black folks, stop jumping on the bandwagon. Think for yourself. You do not have to think we don't have to run in no culturally black pack. And we all have to do this. We all have to do that. Think and do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it that y'all didn't understand that from what he said? All you have to do is take out the 13th Amendment and read it. Because I know, listen, I know you know in your mind you didn't possibly think that Kanye West was saying bring back slavery. If you thought that, then something has to be totally wrong with you. All you had to do was go read it. That's all you had to do was let me go read this amendment and see what in the hell is this man talking about. That's all you had to do. Go read it. But people don't want to take out the time to read. People don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just jump on. Oh, they said Kanye West said this. Oh, he got on that mega hat. Oh, F you. You a sellout and you this, that. Like me, all my friends and people that know me, and I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. A lot of people they watch me with what I'm doing, talking about politics. They all know I agree with some stuff with Trump. They know I agree with some stuff. I disagree with some of the stuff that he do. But I'm not confined and closed in a box that, oh, because I'm black, I'm supposed to say Donald Trump is a racist. He hate black people. He doing this. He don't like people of color and this is that. When just before he was even president, all these same stars and pictures of him at his parties, at his wedding, kicking it with him. All, you know what I'm saying? But now you didn't know he was a racist then. One thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want people to really think. Like, I mean, just think. All you gotta do is just take out 5 seconds of your time and just really just think about some stuff, because that just does not make any sense whatsoever. Like, just think sometimes. All you gotta do is think. Critically think before you judge or before you say anything. You know what I'm saying? Now, okay, now you understand it because T.I. said it. But if T.I. would have never said it, it would have been, oh, F Kanye, he's a sellout, he's a coon. You see what I'm saying? Where people go with it? Like, be yourself. Think for yourself. Have your own brain. Sit down and write the stuff out about what you think or whatever before you go make this whatever judgment that you're going to make. That's what you need to do. Not jump on everything because it's cool or because it's popular or because that is what people is out here doing. That's corny. That's whack to me. So that's all I'm going to say to you all. Just think. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with you supporting whatever you support. Just have your own real thoughts on why you support this or why you support that person. Don't support it just because this is the wave or this is what's going on or this is what people supposed to be doing. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, have your own thought. Now we got 2 black men that's prominent in the black community said the same thing, worded differently, and you jumped on one. That's what I'm saying. Black folks, y'all be acting like y'all brainwashed. Like, wake up. Like, stop that. Stop that. And then the Washington Post had to make a article basically explaining like what he was talking about, and he told the Washington Post, thank you. Like, God, y'all don't think in your man I said bring back slavery. People, but that's black folks for y'all. Stop on some of y'all just jump on anything. Like, stop jumping on anything. Stop saying this because this person, that I don't think people are racist on both sides of the aisle. Republican, independent, and Democrat. Human beings are racist. I don't care what class you put yourself in. People are still racist, and stop thinking that people is not racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you have racist Democrats, you have racist Republicans, you have racist independents. Like, come on now. Like, it's just beyond stupid. You know what I'm saying? Just have your own thinking. And that's all I want to say. I just want y'all to go look at what T.I. posted. It's called Trouble Man. That's on his Instagram. or T.I. on Twitter. Then look at what Kanye West said. You know, just tell me what y'all think. How two black people said the same thing, but one of them got outed and the other one got praised. That's all I want to say to y'all. Make sure y'all have a blessed day today. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more news coming out. Oh, and I'm going to do another video because I want to talk about Julia Swetnick. Yeah, I have a lot of answers for her. So I will be back with y'all later on. Thank you all. Have a blessed day. Oh, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And comment below. Let me know what you think.